Hello, 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 brothers. How we doing? Day 13 of No Porn November. I pray you guys are doing well. You know, man, we're almost halfway through the month now. Almost halfway through. I hope you guys are advancing in your streaks, man. Some of us have fallen, but we get up again. We get up stronger. We refine our plans, our strategies. We analyze the mistakes, figure out what it was that brought us back down, and we get back up again stronger. It's not easy, brothers, but there's different concepts that once we fully grasp them, once we fully understand them, it really does help on the journey. And one of them is that we're not quitting, we're escaping. This isn't us quitting something that we really enjoy. This is escaping a dungeon, a prison, a concentration camp. This is not enjoyable. You're escaping. You're getting out of this. Your life has been a mess for so long. It's time to leave it. That's what it is. And it's just, with so many years of addiction, we've convinced ourselves that it is enjoyable. And we're fighting ourselves like, I want to change my life. I want to improve. And I want self-control. I want to be in control of my own body, my own sexuality. But I keep going back there. I keep going back because, it's pleasurable. It's enjoyable. Why else would people do it if they didn't enjoy it? Problem is, it's addictive. Now, addiction, you don't have to enjoy an addiction. Addiction is like you want something, but you don't like it. Part of it is we have to remember the after effects, okay? If someone gives you a drink, right, and the drink tastes good, and then afterwards on your tongue you get this gross, hideous feeling. You're like, no, I don't like that drink. I don't want to drink it anymore. You have to take the full experience into it. Okay, sure. The first few seconds that you had it, you're like, oh, this tastes good. Then you get that. No, I don't want to taste that ever again. You have to take the full experience into account. Now, part of the problem is that we started young. A lot of us started young, like we started as teenagers. Some of us even before then, 10, 11. I started at 11. Geez, some people started at 9. Goodness. But yeah, we started young. And at that time, our hormones we're entering puberty. Hormones are going around crazy and stuff. When we were younger, the idea of, we didn't want to see naked people. Ew, girls, no, I'm not interested. I don't care. But as the hormones start building up within you, and you come across pornography online, it's like, ooh, this is interesting, and what is it doing to me? What are these sensations, that I'm feeling now? And not only that, in society, people, they tend to shy away from talking to us openly and effectively about like sexual education and stuff. So we're online, and we haven't heard about this kind of stuff before. We haven't experienced it. We don't have much information, and we're just curious and searching more and more. And as we're searching, we're getting aroused. The hormones are in effect, and we like this sensation. This is interesting. Let's keep exploring it more. And then that's when you start getting addicted. You keep going in, and at some point you'll get cravings to go back. Like, huh? Oh, now you feel like you need to visit those sites. You need to go download those videos, to look at those images, those GIFs. That you feel the need to go there because of the cravings caused by the dopamine. Like every time we interact with that stuff, there's dopamine is released in our brains, and it's a high amount. It Go online. You can do the research. You'll find that this, it's a high amount. It's the same as I think it's what is it? Morphine. It's the same as morphine. So, which as like that's medicine. They use that like morphine is another form of heroin. So they use that as medicine for you. So you're telling you that PMO has the same effect as pretty much medical grade heroin. So yeah, you're gonna feel cravings. You're gonna feel withdrawal symptoms. And as you're feeling that, you're like, I need to go back to pornography. I need that. And when you go back, those symptoms, like those feelings, those cravings, they go away temporarily. They go away for a little bit. And I feel better. And you associate that feeling of the temporary relief of those cravings, you associate it with, okay, now I'm comfortable, or I'm getting comfort from this. I'm getting pleasure from this. I enjoy this. But no, all you've done is shut the cravings up for a little while. You're not experiencing any benefit. There's nothing good that's coming to your life as a result of it. You might say, okay, no, I'm exploring my sexuality. What do you mean? Those videos on there are not real life. That's not what real life looks like. You can't explore your sexuality with a screen. You're there. The sexuality is there to drive you towards another human being, another living body, and not to plastic and metal. No. Like one way that I can paint the picture for you is like this. When people start smoking, there's different reasons why people start smoking. Some people are curious. Some people have friends that smoke. Some people have associates that smoke. They're not even friends, and you kind of want to get in with that crowd. Peer pressure and stuff. Like, ooh, yeah, you want a cigarette, man? Okay, sure. I've never. Don't tell them you've never smoked before. But you're like, yeah. And you start coughing. This is gross. Why would anyone do this? You keep smoking. And you're coughing. You're like, this tastes nasty. Why am I doing this? But you try another one. And you don't cough as bad the next time. You try another. And then you go and you're like, oh, wait, hang on. I need a cigarette now. I need it. Like, you start getting cravings for cigarettes. I need to smoke. So then you smoke. You're like, I feel better now. You feel better? Really? No. You've relieved the craving for the cigarette. That's why you feel temporarily better. How many times do people smoke daily? It's not once. It's very rare that you'll find someone that smokes one cigarette a day. And that person is on their way out. You're relieving the cravings. That's what it is for you. And people even say, oh, I feel relaxed after smoking. What are you doing as you smoke? Let's go through it. The relaxation isn't from the cigarette. You just breathed in and out. What do they always tell you in meditation, yoga, all this stuff? Breathe in and out. They tell you in anger management classes, breathe in and out. You got relaxed because you breathed in and out, not because of that horrible cancer-causing stick that you just stuck in your mouth. So no, it's not that. No, what you're doing is relieving the cravings, right? And that's another thing about this addiction. You don't enjoy it. You really don't enjoy it because you're not satisfied after the session. You're not satisfied during. There's no satisfaction. When we were younger, right? A single picture, just one naked picture was like, whoa! Fireworks start blasting off in the brain. And you're like, wow, I've never seen this before. This is intense. And that would be enough. You didn't need to spend hours edging. You didn't need to spend hours and hours searching for videos and saying, no, this isn't good enough. Like, if I'm going to relapse, let me do it to this video. You didn't need to do any of that. You didn't need to download gigabytes and gigabytes of videos, of HD videos, and still feel like, no, why did I do this? And you delete everything again. You didn't need to open multiple tabs on your browser. You didn't need to do that. But because it's an addiction, over time, the same, what you had before, what you used before doesn't produce the same effect, because each time you do it, the sensors in your brain are saying, wow, we're getting overly stimulated. We need to shut down. So it shuts down your pleasure centers. You need more to produce the same effect. And even that same effect you can't even reach there again. You can't reach that level again. And it makes other things in your life unpleasurable. So not only can you not receive pleasure from anything else, but PMO isn't pleasurable either. And the main thing that makes it so unpleasurable is the feeling after the relapse. After you've searched for the pornography, you've masturbated to it, maybe you've edged for hours masturbating to it, and then that feeling when you come down from the high, feel like, what have I just done? Why can't I control myself? Why? I know that I want to quit. Why do I keep coming back here? What is wrong with me? That is not an enjoyable experience at all. At all. When you're there digging into yourself, you're beating yourself up, saying no. That you feel so much regret and shame and guilt. There's something destroying your life. You can't concentrate anymore. You can't concentrate at work. You can't concentrate at school, at university, in college. You can't concentrate in your studies. You're not interested in conversations with other people. You can't even look people in the eye anymore. And then you keep doing this. It's not enjoyable. You don't enjoy that in your life. That is all part of the whole PMO experience. It's not fun. It's not fun. And when you fully realize when you realize that before you even start typing the words into the search engine, that is when you really start experiencing success. Before you start typing in, you're like, hang on. What is this going to mean for me? It's going to mean I'm going to feel terrible afterwards. I'm going to feel this. I'm going to feel that. It's not even enjoyable. I've never even enjoyed it. I've gone to it so many times. I've looked at it for comfort, love, affection, for entertainment. It's the same script they use every time. Guy meets girl. Girl is always like, yes, happy. I'm happy to do whatever. It's the same script. It's fake. It's not real life. That's not real. We already know what's coming. We know what they're going to say. We know because it's so stupid. As if they're watching you like, why am I watching this garbage? Why? It's fake. It's fake. It's acting. The producers actually have scripts. Put leg here. Put arm here. Hold that position. You're there. They're there for 4 to 6 hours. Sometimes they have to come back the next day to finish a 30-minute video. They cut that all down to pretend that that's what they did. No, it's fake. And you don't enjoy it. You can leave it behind. Life is so much better. I'm telling you, just the feeling of saying no to that urge is more enjoyable than anything you're going to get from the 6-hour edging marathon. That 10-second, I said no to the urge is more enjoyable than the 6-hour edging marathon, than the 40 to 50 tabs that you've got open with 30, 40 videos on each tab. No, it's not enjoyable. It's not. We can all do this, brothers. Peace.